We have a warning tonight for pet owners. Toxic blue-green algae is killing dogs across the U.S., and it's been found in lakes here in the valley.
Valley News Team's Katie Opperly explains what signs to look for to keep your pets safe.
Melissa Paintner loves taking her dog to area lakes and rivers.
It's really fun to just kind of go out there and let them play and get out their energy.
That's why she says she was shocked to hear that blue-green algae can be deadly for dogs, and it's found here in North Dakota and Minnesota.
It's kind of heartbreaking to hear that it could possibly be life-threatening if they get into the algae.
Multiple dogs have died in both North Carolina and Massachusetts, and people here are just as vulnerable.
I think a lot of people don't realize that just how toxic it can be. Just a small amount, it doesn't take much.
Gruco says blue-green algae can pop up in any body of water, so that's why it's so important to check the water before you or your dog get in.
It can cause anything from vomiting, diarrhea, to stiffness, to seizures, and then of course death.
Blue-green algae is often described as scum floating on the water, looking similar to spilled green paint or pea soup. Gruco says if your dog does come into contact with water that may have blue-green algae, you need to act fast.
Remove from the situation and then hose down with fresh water. Try to provide some fresh drinking water to try to dilute out some of that toxin.
As of right now, there are more than a dozen locations with blue-green algae in North Dakota. The State Game and Fish has a full list. Officials say just because you can't see the scum on top of the water doesn't mean that the blue-green algae isn't there. They say it's best to just play it safe and stay out of the water. In Fargo, Katie Opperly, Valley News Live.
If you come across any water that appears to have blue-green algae, you're urged to report it immediately. To find out how to do that and learn more about this bacteria, go to our website, valleynewslive.com.